We have a very foggy Christmas Eve here in Michigan, just outside of Detroit where I live. Look at the fog. And it never lifted all day. So let's talk about what I have gotten done. I got the dogs their coats. There's Nimbus in his coat. There's Spike in his coat. We delivered some bones to Utah, our friend, and a newbie, our other friend. I have taken plenty of walks looking at Christmas lights, all the wonderfully decked out bungalows, so cozy in my neighborhood with all the different colors. So I've gotten my steps in for sure this holiday season. We've had pretty nice weather here in Michigan, but I've been working a lot. I haven't gotten any gifts wrapped, so that's what we're going to do together today. Look at that, how the reflections of the nativity scene show up on that house. I thought that was so cool. And then this little blow up is a dog trying to kiss a little cat. I thought that was so funny. So I still have pretty much all my gifts to wrap. Even though it's Christmas Eve, I better get cracking. I want to show you my pretty bouquet that my son gave me. Look at the rose. And there are some chrysanthemums and some Christmas greenery. What else is in here? I thought these were interesting. What they've done is taken a branch of this green plant and spray painted it that metallic crimson color. I thought that was pretty cool. Makes it look pretty. And it's in a red mason jar that I can reuse after. But anyway, let's get cracking on these gifts. Most of the gifts we're going to wrap. Okay, half the gifts we're going to wrap are going to be for animals. Let's start off though with the stuff from my mom. I got her 2 hand creams from TJ Maxx. This one has a little troll on it. Aren't they cute? Troll and a kitty cat dressed in. No, it's not a cat. It's a hot dog. It's a dachshund dressed in a little winter coat. There's the kitty. And look at, she has a little kerchief on and a skirt. Happy holidays, it says. It says it says bergamot, orange blossom, and jasmine on a creamy base of sandalwood and elegant musk. So that's one. And then the other one I got her is William Morris. And it's kind of in this pretty floral print of different colors. Patchouli and red berry. So that's one thing we're going to wrap. I got pretty much the same thing from my aunt. So these have that same kitty in a skirt and a kerchief and a black and white cat. And it looks like a little dog with flowers on his head. I think it's a dog. And it's the same scents. And the other one I got from my aunt is this bear. And it's Ellen Tracy hand creams. Vanilla, rose, and honey almond. And a cute pink bear with pink cheeks and a pink hat and a little fuzzy ball on the top of his hat. So let's get the paper to wrap these. I got the remnant piece of this red and white paper from a larger gift that I wrapped for my son. A coat. I think I'm going to wrap these together. I don't know how this is going to go. Might be a bad decision. I haven't made a video in a while. I've been working a lot. Unfortunately. But I had to get another job. This is going to sound crazy, but I had to get another job because my main job was having financial problems and couldn't pay me. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy because it is. It seems like their problems are over, but the company has gotten so small that I'm pretty much the only one working there. We still have clients though, and the work still needs to be done. I've worked for them for a while, and this is not going to be neat, by the way. This is just, we're just going to get it done. I had confidence that they would pay me what they owed me, and they have. We're just going to tape it like that. They are up to date with my pay. But in the meantime, I took this other contractor job, typing, doing transcription, medical transcription that I do. And I have another little job too. A part-time job. So I kind of have like 3 part-time jobs, sort of. So that's them all. Taken on way too much, suffices to say. Chris, that's me. We don't do too much at Christmas. We try to give each other gifts that will be consumed, if that makes sense. Here comes my cat. I knew she would make an appearance. So how am I gonna do this bear? How am I gonna do him? We're gonna try it like that. The only little kids I have in my life are really my niece's kids. I don't see them really at all. And they live far from me, so I sent them a package a while ago, so that's been done. My husband and I don't really exchange gifts. I did get him something and we're going to wrap it. You'll see what it is. I bought it at an estate sale. He'll love it. He will love it. I have my 2 adult sons. We don't buy too much for them. We bought my younger son a new coat. And we bought my older son a chain, a gold chain necklace. Can't get this to stick. Look a lot more even. But with my aunt and my mother, I would normally buy them candy and cookies and stuff like that. But I didn't this year. I figured these little things of hand cream, they can use all throughout the year. I thought they were really cute. It's something practical that they're not going to get too upset with me about buying, I hope anyway. They're always telling me, don't spend your money on us. Save your money. And I do save money. I'm pretty good at saving. And I thought that these were very cute. They were not expensive. And voila, here we are. I can't get that finger. I really wanted to do something special for my 1,000 subscriber milestone that I reached recently, but I'm very appreciative of it, and I was surprised of the timing. It kind of snuck up on me. And I haven't really gotten around to do anything. Okay, so this is for Aunt Sue. Aunt Sue. That's from me, Chris. Okay. Now, let's do the other little gift. This is going to have to go in this paper. I also bought my Aunt Sue some of those little cuties mandarin oranges that she likes, but I brought them to her last night. she and I went on a little excursion in the neighborhood. She lives on the next street from me. And she and I delivered her homemade goodies that she had prepared for her neighbors. Some of them were neighbors, though, that were a few blocks away and required getting in the car and driving the treats over there. But we got done with that, and we went and looked at Christmas lights for a little while. It's really fun. So she already has her oranges. Yep. Okay, so that's in Sue. So the next gift is for a cat. It's for Aunt Sue's cat. Hi, and here's Honey in my grandpa's chair. And Honey's favorite toy is bouncy balls. You know, like the balls that you get at the grocery store, like out of a gumball machine. But I found these at the pet store. They're Super Bounce by Nerf Cat. They've got a whole line of cat toys. Nerf does. Why not? Glow in the dark. Hopefully these will be easier for my Aunt Sue to find when the cat scatters them here and there. There's a pink one and a yellow one and a blue one. And they have feathers on them and bells. I thought Honey would really like these. I already have a piece of paper cut out that's been taped because I just wrapped this and I didn't have the camera on. But my story about Honey is evening Honey out on my walk. He wouldn't stop following me. This happened 2 days in a row. He was just randomly a few streets away, and I was very concerned that he was going to get hit by a car because he did not seem to have any sense of traffic, which is a big issue in my neighborhood. Probably is everywhere, right? We have people that go too fast and people that are on their phones and are not paying attention. So I took him home and we checked in with the local community that are pet lovers, and we checked in with Dearborn Animal Shelter in my city, who handles such things, and they do a very good job. Is anybody looking for this brown striped cat? It's a friendly cat. Where does he go? I asked around the neighborhood that I found him in. Nope, he's nobody's. Well, long story short, I wasn't about to go put him back in the streets to fend for himself. He lives with Aunt Sue now. We took him to the vet. And, you know, we got him his shots and whatnot and neutered. That was about 6 months ago. That's the story of Honey. He also goes by Honey Bunny, or of course, Honey Bear. So that's for Aunt Sue. Okay, So I cut that one little piece of paper out. It will fit my mom's cat, Holly's present. This little gingerbread man with a feather tail and a little jingle bell. It says play on. Catnip. Ooh. Now, my mom has Holly, and she came from the animal shelter, but my mom also has another cat that's been coming to visit her. I'll show you a picture of him. And we didn't know if he was a stray. He just comes and he eats at my mom's house. I'm going to flip the tail in. And he's very friendly. He's actually far friendlier than Holly, my mom's cat. My mom put a collar on it because it goes outside. And one day the cat came back with a note attached to the collar. Hello, it says on the note, hello, my name is Coconut. My mother's name is whatever the lady's name is. Call me at blah, blah, blah. My mom calls the number. A nice lady answers. She says, hi, I think my cat's been coming to your house. Well, I got news for her. The cat has been literally semi-living at my mother's house. It spends the night. It doesn't want to go back out. My mom's kind of in a quandary of her own creating, but I think that we can all be accused of that, right? But that's a little story of Coconut, and he's just going to have like shared custody, I guess. The lady that owns him doesn't seem to mind. She's got several cats, and it sounds like several small children. That turned out kind of... Hey, it is what it is, right? That's the story of my mom's possible new cat. So let's just... I didn't buy Coconut a present because I didn't really know if he was like sticking around, but Holly and Coconut can share that. Right? They can share the gingerbread man. My mom has probably every cat toy known to man. That's the other thing. It's very hard to find something that those cats don't have over there. That's just a little something. I don't think that they have a gingerbread man with a feather tail and a little jingle bell. I don't think they have that. The next gift I have is for my grandcats. I'll show you a picture of them. That's Puddle in the front. I hope you can see Raindrop in the back. She's so pretty. My grandcats are Puddle and Raindrop. We have kind of too many brown striped cats, huh? That's okay. But we have a whole stocking filled with cat toys. Those cellophane paper crinkle balls. These cats know their crinkles, don't they? Kind of a shimmering mouse. I don't know what that is. It looks like maybe it's made to look like candy, a roll of candy. A ball. A knit ball. A little kick bag, like they'll like to sit in. You want it, honey? You want it, Yoko? I'll get you something. You have stuff that you don't play with. My concern with those cats, is that the dog that they live with is going to take every single thing out of here and destroy it. Because that's what he does with everything. and they deserve something. Hopefully they can take it down in the basement and he won't see it. Let me cut a big piece on the subject of the dog. We're going to wrap his gift next. His name is Nimbus. He got his gift, as did my dog Spike. They've had them for a while. They got brand new coats. I'll show you their pictures. So there they are in their matching coats. But my son brought Nimbus over the other day to visit, as he often will. And I had all this stuff in here with the intention of wrapping it at some point. And Nimbus found his gift within record time. And he found it. He wouldn't stop whining until I gave it to him. So it's opened and a few are taken out. You'll see what I mean in a minute when we wrap it. But I'm telling you, that Nimbus, oy, oy, oy. Nimbus is a pandemic adoption dog who my son, my younger son, adopted when he was in a previous relationship with a lovely young lady who, they're young. They moved on. She went on with her life, and my son went on with his life. However, as happens sometimes in life, there are products of the relationship. Sometimes it's a child. Sometimes it's I don't know, a piece of furniture. In my son's case, it was a dog, a puppy. And so this Nimbus is now 3.5 years old. And he is a Louisiana Catahoula dog, Louisiana state dog. And they are very challenging dogs. They are worker dogs. They're hog herders. So I guess if I lived on a hog farm instead of a suburb, I would be okay. Or my son would be okay. He lives in the same city I do. They live about a mile away. But it has been challenging training that dog, raising him. We love him, though. We do, but it's been a journey. So this is for raindrop, and puddle. Let's put from Yoko. My cat. So this is what Nimbus opened the other day. They're shaped like candy canes, nothing to hide, and it's hide. A collagen-based dog chew. And they are shaped like candy canes. And I don't know how many he came with, but he could eat 1 million of these. And I really thought that they would last a while. That dog can gobble these down in a minute. I don't know. She wants this. Should I leave it out? Oh my gosh, she's going to try to chew it. Well, let's leave one out for Yoko. Here, why don't you go over there and have it, honey? And that way maybe you come on over here. Because I've got my husband's gift right here that I want to show you. It's too big to wrap on. I'll have to take it on the bed. Here, Yoko. Take it over there. Okay, she's going to eat her dog rawhide candy cane. Let's wrap Nimbus's gift that he already opened. I took him for a long walk today. I'm using a remnant paper and it's for a dog, so it's going to be what it is. I will trim it, but we often find garbage when we walk. She doesn't want that. I'm putting it back in the bag. Like, we'll be walking and there's a White Castle hamburger thing near my son's house. And people will just throw garbage out the window. Like, they'll throw the little boxes that White Castle hamburgers come in. And Nimbus will find sometimes a bun or, you know, the cheese is stuck to the box. And I have a very difficult time with him sometimes. My son also lives near a 7-Eleven. And it's amazing the food that gets just thrown out of windows. And then he'll find it and I'll have to like literally wrestle him to try to get it away from him. Sometimes I'll just say, what, you know, go ahead and eat it, depending on what it is. But sometimes it's stuff like Kentucky Fried Chicken that has a bone in it. It's crazy. So today, it's Christmas Eve. I'm over there. My son's taking a shower. I'm going to help him clean up a little bit and take the dog for a walk. Nimbus and I are walking. I see something in the in the street. We're walking towards it. What is it? It's some kind of a container, food container with a whole chicken in it. Somebody has eaten some of the meat off of it, but it was basically like a carcass, a chicken carcass with skin and meat still on it. And Nimbus just thought, you know, I mean, have I died and gone to heaven? What is this? I had such a hard time getting him away from it. I mean, I think that the people put it out there thinking like they were doing a good deed, like feeding a possum or a raccoon or something, but oh, every day is an adventure. Where's my pen? We're going to have to switch pens here because I can't find it. So this was for our Nimbus. Our precious little angel Nimbus, whom we love so much. We'll make that from Santa. Oh, I hear my husband in the kitchen down there. He's getting another cup of coffee. His beloved Detroit Lions won today. He's been very tense about it. I don't know, people. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll show you my husband's gift. I'll have to wrap it on my bed, though, because it's so big. I've got this at an estate sale. He's going to love it because he bought a turntable. I got Mary Snoopy's Christmas. And we see Snoopy in a Santa hat. It's just for the jacket. It was cool. I think it was $1. I go to these estate sales all the time, and you often find records with Snoopy and his friends, the Royal Guardsmen. It's really pretty. Let's flip it over. Look at the So this must be the Royal Guardsman. John, okay. Bill, John, Chris, Barry, Tom, and Billy. And here's Snoopy's doghouse. And he's got his little aviator gear on. I don't even really know what this is. We'll listen to it. My husband and I, the story of Snoopy versus the Red Baron. The story of the return of the Red Baron. The story of Snoopy's Christmas. I Say Love. Down Behind the Lines. It's Sup with Camel Time. So Right to Be in Love. Airplane Song. And It Kinda Looks Like Christmas. It's really cute. Make sure that it's the right record. That's the other thing that I would recommend you do if you go to estate sales. Always look inside and make sure that it's the right record. It is, fortunately, in my case here, but my Aunt Sue, as a matter of fact, will buy records sometimes, and we've bought the wrong record. I kind of thought that that was the Snoopy music, like from the Snoopy's Christmas show. It's not, but it's still cool. I have a Merry Snoopy Christmas. And this, I haven't looked at it yet. Yeah. It's for my younger son. The Jeopardy 2024 calendar. This is going to be cool. Featuring clues and responses from America's favorite quiz show. My son loves Jeopardy. What is sublingual? I know what it is. That's the example question. The answer is used to describe a method of taking medication. It means below, sub, the tongue, lingual. Perfect. We're going to wrap this, and then I think that we will be done. There's my calcium pill laying there. I have a magazine that is water damaged that I want to maybe look at for Christmas on a video. I think it's from 1964, and it was in my collection of magazines that I got from this nice gentleman from Chicago. And I thought it might be a fun thing to do for Christmas, but like I said, I just haven't had time. I'm hoping, though, to, now that this is done, get that done. For a special Christmas video. The other issue that I'm having with making videos is there is a gigantic construction project going on at the school across the street from me. I guess maybe that's the biggest issue now that I sit and think about it. I live across the street from an elementary school. It's very noisy. Like, I mean, these kids, they scream at recess. And, you know, I'm a pretty easygoing person. I work at home. I'm used to it. What are you going to do, you know? I don't remember screaming that much as a kid, but who knows, maybe I screamed more. But they are building like they're putting an addition on the school. It's very noisy. But they'll be done eventually. That's progress, right? So this is for my son. husband brought that. I have to wrap that. I have to wrap my husband's record. I will do that in a minute. Just tore my mom's gift. But listen, it's not perfect. I really don't have time for perfection this year. I'm lucky that this even got done, actually. Here we have our little group of gifts. I'll put bows on everything. And thank you for watching my video. Santa's coming tonight. I hope everybody's on the nice list. I'm sure you are, because you're all wonderful.